Coogler, we need more type of films like this. You and Jordan Peele representing black culture and everything, give us these thrillers, horror movies, everything. I need you more in this bag, Coogler, because you killed it, man. I need you guys to collab on something. You feel me? One of y'all could direct, one of y'all could write. Whatever, we need it. Produce it. Let's make it happen. Okay. Let me get involved too. A2D Films.
I got an idea too, because you're gonna do that, right? Jordan's guy is Daniel Kaluuya. Ryan's guy is Michael B. Jordan. Y'all need a newcomer, right? I'm shooting my shot, Ryan and Jordan.
But yeah, make sure you guys tune in to the podcast. You feel me? We're gonna get more thoughts on it.
That's
drops. What day we dropping our podcast? What day we filming?
Right now. Shit.
Look, we gonna drop a podcast episode 23. But yeah. Subscribe, attention to detail, follow us on all social media platforms, all that. IT, producer, director, and co-host of Attention to Detail. Shout out.
It's the deal, family. It's your boy Cam, actor, writer, director, co-host of Attention to Detail, coming to a big screen near you.
It's your boy Jew. I'm one of the co-hosts of Attention to Detail, and for me, this is our latest episode.
10. Ryan Coogler's 5 for 5, bro. You never miss. But the acting was incredible, the scenery was incredible. Yeah, man, 10 out of 10, no flaws. Again, like I was telling him earlier, I was looking for things to kind of knock it down. Like, all right, that accent ain't good, or that shot ain't good. Everything was perfect. Every image was perfect. The sound was perfect. Shout out IMAX.
10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I did go into this trying to be a critic, but it was really perfect. The acting was perfect. The cast was perfect. The story was perfect. You feel me? I'm going to see it again, and maybe I'll find some things that were wrong with it, but as of now, I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
My score from 1 to 10, I give it a 10, man. Like I'm saying, the critics weren't lying when they say 100% Rotten Tomato score. Like they're saying, I was trying to find flaws in the movie, could not. One thing I can say, perfect runtime. The movie literally felt like the pacing was amazing. Honestly, didn't feel like I was in that theater too long. I felt like low key I was in there too, not long enough. But great movie, 10 out of 10. Biggest takeaway is Michael B. Jordan is due for an Oscar. Hell of a performance by Michael B. Jordan. Just the fact that he was able to play twins, Stack, Smoke, and have such different characters, like. You can, like my boy Cam said, you can tell which twin is which twin. And it's Michael B. Jordan playing both of them, so it's like, how can you tell? It's just Michael B. Jordan. But you can tell just based off their characters, based off of their personalities and everything. But shout out Michael B. Jordan, man. He's due for an Oscar after this movie. If he doesn't get one, they robbed him.
Voice selection, too, with the twins. Smoke was down here with it.
Yeah.
And Stack was up here, real arrogant and cocky with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then Smoke comes down here like, it was dope as hell. Mm-hmm. My biggest takeaway was money's the root of all evil, bro. Because at the end of the day, why did Mary go outside to mess with them whites? Oh, because she wanted some money. Because the club was drowning, and Smoke said, we gonna be out of money in 2 months. Yeah. They went out to get some of that money, and boom, all hell broke loose. Greed, money, greed, money's the root of all evil, and also freedom ain't free, bro. Yeah. For them to get their freedom of like financial freedom, they had to steal, rob, kill, destroy their soul for it. Stack killed his own father to get free. You know what I'm saying? And then, when they felt like they were gonna get eternal life, they had to die first. They had to be turned into vampires first. So there is no such thing as actually freedom, because you always lose something no matter what it is you're trying to gain.
My biggest takeaway was Michael B. Jordan. This was his best performance, and like his so far in his career, he has a long career hopefully ahead of him, but this was like his statement performance. So I feel like he deserves an Oscar or at least a nomination off this. And then my other takeaway was Ryan Coogler and his attention to detail in the movie. Especially when y'all talking about the twins, like I like how each one was like color coordinated. One's red, one's blue. You feel me? Like you're saying, their voices was different. Like he knew the little mannerisms to change, but not change too much because at the same time they twins. And Michael did an amazing job for someone playing two people. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it don't feel like it's the same person playing two people. It feels like it's actually two different people playing this role, and that's super duper hard to do when you're one fucking person,
Also, another thing on that is you kind of lose Michael in it.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking Michael B. Jordan, bro. I was thinking Smoke and Stack. And then you had one twin was like, when he got nervous, what did he do? Smoke cigarettes. The other twin got nervous, he put a toothpick in his mouth. Yeah. They had just different small things. But you got to tell him the other thing you said, bro. What's the other takeaway? What you say about you don't do what?
don't trust white people. I'm not saying that's true or not, but I took that away from the movie because number one, them niggas made the right decision not letting them white people in, you feel me? And it's crazy because it's like, you know, as a watcher, what's going to happen if they allow them inside their club. And then another thing that made me realize that is, you feel me, the white girl went outside to go try to mingle with the white people, like, oh, I'm one of them, you feel me, I'm going to talk to them, I'm going to scope them out.
What she said.
And she ruined the whole thing, you feel me? If the nigga wasn't fucking with her, too, he wouldn't have been a vampire, you feel me?
Shout out Coogler for playing on that cliche of, you know, when black people watch a scary movie, they're like, oh, them white people, they do stupid shit. Don't go over there. If we believe black people don't do that.
Another thing that I noticed, bro, he mentioned it. He said he got the idea of the villain eyes from the Puss in Boots villain. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but they had the red eyes, the blue eyes that changed. That shit was very scary. It was a great touch. It was something else I was gonna say, bro, and I swear I forgot. Oh, how long y'all think that runtime was? So I just looked it up.
It's like
145. Yeah.
Sure.
Y'all about to be blown away. I'm about to show you how great this movie was.
What, 210? 220? Oh, that's not
That's
bad.
insane.
2 hours, 17 minutes.
We missed the beginning, though, that's why.
But yeah, we didn't miss that much though. Well, you missed a little bit more than we did because we came in after 5 minutes.
That into account. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I like the length. It wasn't too much. It didn't feel too long.
Let me
It
see.
felt like 220.
And that's credit to Coogler. That's credit to Coogler. Oh, shit. That's credit to Coogler for being able to have the pacing at a point where he never loses us, you know? There's a lot of movies that there's a points in the movie that it will lose you. If you go back and watch it, you'll skip it. This movie, I feel like every time you'll watch it all the way through. There will never be a time you'll learn something new, pick up something new. We're going to go see it again, obviously, just to be able to pick up on some more things. But this is just our raw reactions and thoughts to it.
Y'all got a favorite character?
I'm not going to lie. My favorite character is Smoke.
What about you?
I'm trying to think. My favorite character, it might have been, what's his name? Was it Slim?
Delta Slim.
Yeah.
Oh, he was cold, but I love Delta Slim. Good old Delta Slim.
He was funny and he was like dropping gems
I
too.
got one more thing I
Facts.
want to talk about, too. No, say your favorite character.
My favorite character, man. Look. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Hey, Jamie, what's the deal? Miss Perlene that day, that was a beautiful woman. You shoot black people correctly. Oh, they shine. They glow.
That was
The little chocolate sister.
Sammy's the
Sammy
girl.
Oh, she was.
that nigga funny, bro. He wanted the twain.
Hey, that boy said. He's.
Hey,
I just want to taste you.
Hey, wash up real quick. He said, nah.
Hey, on the real, my favorite character, honestly, I really enjoyed watching Stack, bro.
yeah, Stack was great.
He was a scene stealer, bro. He was fun. He was out there. He was stupid, but he was
One thing I
dope.
would say about Stack, I think Stack, as far as with Michael B. Jordan, I think that was the role that I'm really like, yeah. No, I think Smoke was more natural for him. I think he went more out of his body for Stack, in my opinion.
Okay, I can get with that.
And that's the one that I was really like, okay, I see just the fact that he was able to play two different characters, like, it's like you playing a laid-back character and you playing a super outgoing brother, but you feel me? It's like, if you know me and my brother, it's like me and B-Rad. You playing B-Rad, you playing me like that. Bro, shout out to him.
Honestly, didn't have no expectations except for the fact that it's a Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan movie. So obviously the bar is high just off that. But in terms of like what I was expecting off like a story and shit, I really didn't want to put too much thought into it. And it was amazing. It blew my mind. It was better than I expected, even though I had no expectations. But I feel like they're proving that they're like one of the duos where like they not gonna miss. I don't see them ever missing, you know. So
Piggyback on what my bro just said. Ryan does not have any bad movies. He has 5 movies. They all are over 90 except for one, and they screwed him on that one. That should be over 92. Wakanda Forever. Michael always stands out to me, but some actors are not made to do accents, right? So when I knew he was doing a southern accent, I knew it was gonna be in a Delta Blue, Mississippi. I was like, okay, we gonna see, bro. Michael exceeded expectations. I figured he would give like an 8 performance. He'll be good. He was great. Like, and I'm never have low expectations for Ryan. So yeah, bro, it just was what it was. It's a moment. I don't think about the movie. It felt like a moment. It felt bigger than just a movie. It felt like an experience. You were engulfed in that world, bro.
So my expectations really was about how good the movie would look. I knew the movie would look good, but it even exceeded my expectations. I think this is probably the second IMAX movie I've ever seen in my life. And just seeing the visuals, specifically the scene where they went into the to the barn, and they was having Sammy was playing his music. He's playing his music, and just
in the middle?
when they was having the party.
People from different times.
That's what I'm getting at. That scene right there.
I was gonna ask y'all, what's your favorite scene?
That scene right there. And that's where like my expectations wasn't that. And that scene specifically, if you see the movie, you're gonna see this scene and you're gonna be like, holy shit. Taking music from all different eras, genres, everything. Like we had people in there crip walking. We had like it's just, bro. That scene right there, like there's an out of body experience. Personally, you know, that was amazing. So my expectations wasn't that, but he exceeded it.
There was a few
Any scene with Jamie.
shit. Yes, actually. There was a few scenes that I really liked, but this specific scene set the tone for who Smoke was. And y'all know where I'm going. When them fools was messing with his truck, he shot homie in the ass. Was you in there yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, you missed that part. Oh, you gotta go, bro. They was messing with his truck, and he had the girl sit in the tree. Say, if anybody come messing with my trucks, he had all the alcohol on it. Honk. She honked. He came outside. He said, "Who fucking with my car?" He looked,
right
shot
away,
dude in the ass,
right
and broad
away,
daylight, everybody was there. And then they said, "Smoke, that's you." He said, "Man, you gonna patch me up?" He said, "Man, hell no." And then the homie he was with, he looked at him, he shot the nigga in the kneecaps. He said, "I ain't gonna let no nigga think he tried to rob me and he ain't got the scars to show for it."
Crazy, bro.
I was like,
Crazy.
Smoke is a real ass nigga. But at that point, I said, oh, he about to fuck shit up the whole movie. He about to kill the whole movie.
My favorite scene was the scene between, I think, was it, I get their names confused, but it was one of them and Haley. Stack and Haley. When he was explaining to her, she kept pressing him like, man, like, you saying all this shit and you don't want to tell me the truth, you feel me?
Yes.
And he really like explained to her, yeah, like, I just wanted the best for you and I know the best is not me. I feel like that was the scene that won him the Oscar in my eyes because it just showed like he's on a different level, you feel me? Like that was a different level for Michael B. Jordan.
But he had one of those with Smoke too. With the
he did with Annie in the crib.
And he pulled up to her spot.
Yeah. He just showed he showed everything. He showed his whole bag. You feel me? He's like he was in his Kyrie mode. You feel me? He got in his Duffy. He showed everything. Yeah, he was funny. I like how the movie had a lot of comedic like elements in it a little bit.
Without trying to be funny.
It wasn't too like horror or you feel me? Like it was like nah, this is a thriller, but it's still like it's not forced. It's you feel me?
Yeah. Another takeaway before we wrap, bro. I meant to say this earlier, but I forgot, but it just came back. I love, like, Ryan's a student. Every subject that he's ever wrote about, he becomes an expert on it before he puts it in the movie. You already know where I'm going, bro.
Yeah.
Just the fact that there's not many stories that do vampires, but they hold true to the fact that once you die, you can't come into the home of a living without an invite.
Yeah, I like
bro.
Pay attention to the vampire rules.
That's a vampire rule, bro. Like, that is big.
They were like gearing up to fight them. All the stuff they were doing. It was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
All the things, you feel me? The wooden stake.
The garlic. Yeah, the holy water. The silver. All that.
What else was it?
They stood true. They stood true to everything. Also,
Yeah, the sun.
also, silver bullets don't kill vampires. People think that it can slow you down. And so Ryan even mentioned that part. It's so many things that he put into this movie that's like it's lost upon. Because you see vampires walking in people's cribs all the time. Yeah. And then when Cornbread was like, man, just let me in. Smoke said, you done been in and out of here all day. You ain't never asked then. Cornbread fire. Y'all know Cornbread a legend, bro.
Oh,
y'all,
yeah.
on 8 Mile. Yeah. Freaky girls.
Yeah.
Ting, ting.
Or was it Ballers? Shout out to Ballers.
Let me see.
Another funny scene was when he pulled up to him at the field. And he like, man, the amount of money I'm finna offer you. She was like, the amount of money I'm finna offer you, man, she finna fuck you crazy tonight. He was like, hey, she might suck your dick too. He was like, man, I'm finna beat your ass. She said, hold on, buddy. Let's listen to what he's talking about. Cause he might be right,
Bruh.
Last thing I want to say is, Coogler, we need more type of films like this. You and Jordan Peele representing black culture and everything, give us these thrillers, horror movies, everything. I need you more in this bag, Coogler, because you killed it, man. I need you guys to collab on something. You feel me? One of y'all could direct, one of y'all could write, whatever. We need it. Produce it. Let's make it happen. Okay. Let me get involved too. A2D Films.
I got an idea too, because you're gonna do that, right? Jordan's guy is Daniel Kaluuya. Ryan's guy's Michael B. Jordan. Y'all need a newcomer, right? I'm shooting my shot, Ryan and Jordan.
Hey, come on, y'all could bring this up.
Shout out Miles Canton too. He played Preacher Boy. That boy looks 16, but he got the voice of a 45-year-old man.
Bro, that scene.
When she said
Preacher Boy.
no, but when she said I'm married, you gonna bite more than you could chew? Huh. Okay. And then she walked away. That's a beautiful woman, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide in her DMs. I'm gonna slide in her DMs, bro. Hold on.
Piece, but,
Actually, on camera, I'm about to slide in her DM. Let me see. What's her name?
This
Jamie
dude.
what?
This dude.
I'm gonna show y'all too.
But yeah, make sure you guys tune in to the podcast. You feel me? We're gonna get more thoughts on it.
That's
Drops. What day we dropping our podcast? What day we filming?
Right now. Shit.
Look, we gonna drop a podcast episode 23. But yeah, subscribe, attention to detail, follow us on all social media platforms, all that. And I'm your boy IT.
It's your boy Cam. Shoot and shoot. Hey Jamie, what up with you? Hey.
It's your boy Jew, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our latest episode and our next episode and every episode after that, y'all. Deuces.
This
nigga's a shooter.
Excellent